Have you ever flipped a switch and the lights just didn't come on? Or turned a tap and no water came out? We take these things for granted, but the silent digital backbone that runs our world is under a constant invisible siege. This isn't a movie plot. This is the reality of cybersecurity threats to our global infrastructure, and it's happening right now. Think about the systems that keep our lives moving. Power grids, water treatment plants, transportation networks, financial systems, hospitals. Every single one is now connected to the internet. This digital revolution has brought incredible efficiency, but it has also opened a Pandora's box of vulnerabilities. Malicious actors, from state-sponsored groups to sophisticated criminal organizations, are probing these systems every second of every day, looking for a way in. Let's start with the big one, our power grids. Imagine a widespread blackout, not caused by a storm but by a few lines of code. This isn't theoretical. In 2015, parts of Ukraine were plunged into darkness in the first-ever confirmed cyberattack to take down a power grid. Hackers used malware to gain control of industrial control systems, the very brains of the operation, and simply switched off the power for hundreds of thousands of people. The scary part? The tools and techniques they used have only become more advanced and more widely available since then. Today, attackers are deploying wiper malware that doesn't just shut things down. It actively destroys the systems, making recovery a nightmare. They could cripple a city's power supply for weeks, not just hours. Then there's our water supply. It feels so basic, so physical. But the treatment and distribution of clean water are managed by complex digital systems called SCADA systems. In 2021, an operator at a water treatment facility in Oldsmar, Florida, watched in real time as his cursor was moved remotely across the screen. The unseen attacker tried to increase the levels of sodium hydroxide, or lye, in the water to dangerously high levels. Thankfully, the operator noticed and reversed the change immediately. But what if he hadn't been paying attention? It's a terrifying reminder that the safety of what comes out of our taps could be compromised by someone thousands of miles away. Transportation is another prime target. Our railways, airports, and shipping ports are massive interconnected logistical puzzles. A disruption here doesn't just mean you're late for work. It means a complete breakdown of the supply chain. We've seen hackers shut down ticketing systems for major railways, causing chaos for commuters. We've seen them target major shipping ports like the NotPetya attack in 2017 that crippled the global shipping giant Maersk, costing them hundreds of millions of dollars and causing worldwide shipping delays. Now, imagine an attack that manipulates air traffic control systems or switches railway signals. The potential consequences move from economic disruption to catastrophic loss of life. And we can't forget healthcare. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we saw a surge in ransomware attacks against hospitals. These aren't just data breaches. They are life or death situations. When a hospital's systems are frozen, doctors can't access patient records. Life-saving equipment might fail, and critical procedures have to be canceled or delayed. In one tragic case in Germany, a patient died after being rerouted from a hospital that was in the middle of a ransomware attack. Cybercriminals are literally holding lives hostage for a digital payday. So who is behind these attacks? It's a complex mix. You have state-sponsored actors who are engaged in a new form of digital warfare, aiming to destabilize rival nations or gain a strategic advantage. They have massive resources and long-term objectives. Then you have cybercriminal groups, who are often highly organized and motivated purely by profit. They operate like businesses, with customer service for their ransomware tools and everything. Finally, you have hacktivists, who use their skills to make a political point, and lone wolf attackers who might just be looking to cause chaos. The threat is coming from all directions. The challenge is immense. Many of these infrastructure systems are old. They were built decades before anyone was thinking about internet security. Bolting on modern cybersecurity to these legacy systems is like trying to put a modern alarm system on an ancient castle. It's difficult, expensive, and there are always gaps. There is also a major shortage of skilled cybersecurity professionals who understand both IT and the specific operational technology used in these industrial settings. It's a very specialized skill set. So what's the solution? It's not about unplugging everything from the internet. The benefits of connectivity are too great to give up. The solution lies in a multi-layered approach. First, governments and private companies need to invest heavily in modernizing and securing these critical systems. This means replacing outdated hardware, implementing strict access controls, and segmenting networks so that if one part is breached, the infection can't spread to the entire system. Think of it like watertight compartments on a ship. Second, we need more threat intelligence sharing. In the past, a company that was attacked would often keep it quiet to avoid bad press. But secrecy only helps the attackers, because they can use the same trick on someone else. By creating trusted platforms for governments and private sector partners to share information about new threats and vulnerabilities in real time, we can build a collective defense. If one organization spots a new type of attack, they can share the indicators with everyone else, allowing them to put up their defenses before they get hit. Third is the human element. We need to invest in training and public awareness. The operator in Florida who stopped the water poisoning attack is a hero. We need more people like him. This means training the operators of these critical systems to recognize the signs of a cyberattack and know how to respond. It also means building a much larger pipeline of cybersecurity talent to fill the millions of open jobs in the field. This isn't just a problem for governments and big corporations. It affects every single one of us. The stability of our daily lives depends on the security of this invisible infrastructure. The next major global crisis might not be a pandemic or a financial crash, but a systemic, cascading failure of our critical systems triggered by a cyberattack. The future of a safe and functioning society depends on us winning this silent digital war. We need to treat cybersecurity not as an IT issue, but as a fundamental pillar of national and global security. Thank you so much for watching. The digital world is evolving fast, and staying informed is our best defense. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the forces shaping our world. Stay safe and stay curious.